What can you advise our Filipino viewers, my love?
About what?
About the situation, because like people are kind of hard-headed in the Philippines. The number of cases in the Philippines, like in a blink of an eye, can be just like that. And what about, because usually Filipinos like to reason things out, like let's say, but I have to work, I have to go out, I have to feed my family. What can you say about that? You gotta have your pasta, guys. You always need your rice and your pasta. If you have that, you're good. And it's my first time to actually be included in one of Marco's videos, so that was kind of weird.
What's up, people?
Morning, guys. We're gonna do our grocery. As you guys can see, like there's no one on the road right now, which is really good. Not much cars passing by either, but it is indeed a beautiful day.
Beautiful day, no?
Thank you guys for the people who added more things on my shopping list that I missed out. I don't have you guys on tripod because I don't know where Marco put it. He used it yesterday. Anyways, guys, I don't know what day it is of the lockdown. We can't really keep track anymore. I don't even know what day it is.
I think it's the 18th, 19th.
You kind of don't keep track anymore of the days.
Because every day is the same.
Every day is the same. The streets are really empty, and it's really depressing in a way. It's like kind of like, oh my goodness, what is happening to the world? Date on the grocery, we don't actually do grocery every day. We haven't gone out to do grocery for a while now. And
I think it's about maybe 5-6 days, no?
And the only time that you can actually go out is when you have to do grocery, or you have to go to the pharmacy, or you are going to work. Look at this, guys. You can see that there are people waiting outside. That is actually your queue. I don't know if it's the same in the Philippines. Reading news about the Philippines kind of saddens me, because I don't want to say it, but I feel that the outbreak will be really bad there because of what's happening in the Philippines. I don't think people are really taking it so seriously there. That's what people did here too. Like, people weren't really serious about the situation until like the outbreak really happened. Most of my viewers are actually from the Philippines, so if you're watching this, please listen to what the government is saying. So as you guys can see, there's still people doing their morning errands, but I think like at about maybe after lunch, I don't think there's this much people on the road anymore.
I know, because I think most of the food places closed after 2. They decided to close, yeah.
Well, that's another good thing then. So guys, so we have numbers now. Okay guys, we're back home now, and as usual, I wasn't able to vlog inside the supermarket because once you are in a grocery store, you want to be just in and out of there as quickly as you can, because you know that people are actually waiting outside for you to finish so that they can go on their own, or for their turn. What I noticed is that the grocery store that we went to, the same grocery store that we went to, they were letting, I think, 3 people in. The last time they were letting 5 people in, if I can remember right, but yeah, that's what I noticed. They're also giving out numbers like I showed you guys. So, which is a good thing, because when you have a number, you can actually keep your distance away from people and you don't actually have to stand in line. Where standing in line, you know, you actually have to queue and maybe you're close to the person ahead of you, or, you know, guys get what I mean. Anyways, guys, let's just do a really quick haul. Like I said in the car, this is just for emergency purposes, because rumor has it that the grocery shops will also close down. Seems that it's a really good idea because, of course, the numbers are still rapidly increasing here in Italy.
Hey, what's up, people?
What can you advise to our Filipino viewers? What can you advise our Filipino viewers, my love?
About what?
About the situation, because like people are kind of hard-headed in the Philippines. As a citizen here in Italy, of what we've learned, what can you advise to them?
Well, what we've learned is that you don't want to underestimate the situation. I was the first one, you know, being skeptical about it, and I was like, yeah, whatever,
It's fine.
It's fine. It's 2020. Nobody's gonna go through this thing and blah blah blah. And then we realized that it is a really contagious virus, and it's obviously more dangerous than a normal flu. So don't believe people who say it's just like a flu or a normal thing. So make sure that you know, stay at home. And if you are ill, now I know that Filipinos have really strong immune system, maybe because of the weather as well, you know, it's hotter there. So if you have, you know, like respiratory disease or, you know, these kind of things, make sure that you kind of, you know, isolate yourself a little bit.
And what about, because usually Filipinos like to reason things out, like let's say, but I have to work, I have to go out, I have to feed my family. What can you say about that?
Well, the thing is, it's true that you have to work, and you know, at the same time though, you kind of have to find some sort of a balance between the two things.
Yeah.
You can't have both. If your family is young and you don't live with your parents, you don't live with your grandma, that is, you know, like 80 years old, I think, you know, you could just, I don't know, you could just go to work and, you know, just go back home and spend time with your family, and try to avoid maybe spending time with people that are like over 60, because anyway, majority of people will get it, just like everyone here is getting it. I don't know if we got it. I mean, I got sick last week, and I don't know if it was the virus or not, but I had a lot of different things, you know, stomach ache, sore throat, headaches. I had really bad stomach ache, man, and I don't know if it was the case. She was sick as well. She wasn't feeling well as well, so we don't know. How do you know? You're not gonna get tested, because I'm not going to the hospital to ask him. We're young and healthy, so. And
they really prioritize the elderly who, you know, who show symptoms. I mean, they wouldn't test us because, you know, they just tell you to just isolate yourself because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do.
You don't want to go around. But yeah, just good luck with the whole thing, and hopefully this pandemic will be over soon, guys. Yes. I'm gonna go back to work.
Thank you for that. That is Marco's advice for you guys. Like, as an Italian citizen here in Italy, like what he said, do not underestimate the situation. The number of cases in the Philippines, like in a blink of an eye, can be just like that. The only reason why the government is, you know, trying to contain, or the only reason why the government is locking down cities, and the only reason why they're telling you to stay in your house is because they're trying to contain this thing, this virus. If that doesn't happen, you know, nothing's gonna improve here. Like, your numbers are just gonna keep on increasing until you guys listen. Like, look at China. China's numbers are definitely improving, very much improving, because the government was really strict on them. Like, you cannot go out, you can only go out at this time, or you can only go out when you have to do something important. Other than that, you cannot go out at all. All the big businesses, they all closed down. You cannot sacrifice yourself. I know that you have to eat, I know that your family has to eat, I know that you have to work, and you guys are probably thinking that that's easy for you to say because you guys work from home. I understand that, but the thing here is, why would you actually risk going outside to work if you know that this thing is really, really contagious? Are you okay to think that you will go to work, come back home, and possibly also spread the virus to your family? And I know that there are a lot of actually influencers who have explained this on their end. There are people from China, Filipinos from China, who have explained their things on their end, explained their situation. And I hope you guys would just really listen, because this is not a joke. It's something really, really serious. And I know as Filipinos, we like to joke around. We don't really take things seriously in a way. And we kind of just like to shrug things off. But at this time, guys, coming from Italy, you guys really have to do something, okay? Anyways, let's do our quick haul. I'm gonna show you guys what we just quickly bought. Let me just place you a little further. Okay, so I have 2 big bags. Good thing that I brought bags from the Philippines, because you know how they have these. I'll show you guys later. But yeah, anyway, so I have here eggs. So I know that we bought eggs before, but yep, eggs. It's just gonna be really quick haul. I don't have to explain why we got this and that. I got another cookie, chocolate. We have milk, rice, honey for my yogurt, another box of milk, junk food, candy, anything that you wanna munch on Sundays, chocolate again. These are like not necessary things, but cookies. I got my personal thingies, napkins, another box of rice, canned tomatoes, We still have canned tomatoes inside, but this is just an additional. I saw this and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy that. It looks like Spam. I got dishwashing soap. This is for the toilet. Coke Zero, tuna, canned tuna. We still have some, just an additional. Popcorn for Sundays. This is for me. It's just hair conditioner, and that's it. That's one bag. So this is the bag that I'm saying. This is from SM, as you guys can see. Next, we have some toasted bread. Yeah, toasted bread. I think Marco chose this one. Crackers, pasta, pasta, Gotta have your pasta, guys. You always need your rice and your pasta. If you have that, you're good. And this is just additional as well. Peas, beans. Marco bought his chips for Sundays. Did we get any frozen things? I think we got octopus and we got like a swordfish. But that's already in the freezer. I don't need to get that. And also yogurt. And that's about it. This is kind of like how much we got last time. So this is just, you know, an additional thing to add to what we already have. You guys can see. That's it. It's a good thing that we already did that, just so that, you know, it's not like one time big time grocery. And I put all the grocery that we got last time here at the very bottom. So if you guys can see, we already have some. May not seem a lot, but like we're only 2 people, so we are going to fix this. And then you guys are probably thinking that you have the things on the table, they may be dirty, blah blah blah, because of course, if you guys don't know, the virus can actually live on solid things like bottle, plastic, and all that. So what I do is, once I remove this, like what I did last time as well, once I remove this, I disinfect the table. So I get a wipe and I disinfect the table, make sure that, you know, if there's the virus, it doesn't stay on the table, especially because this is where we eat. And then after that, I'm gonna go and take a shower. So I'll just fix this really quick, guys, and yeah, we'll get back to you later. There, guys, I have finally organized my things. Before it was here, but it couldn't fit in anymore there. So I moved it here, and that's all we have. I think that's actually pretty good for 2 people. That should be enough. And yeah, and I think we still have a few more here as well. There's still more pasta in here. It's quite a mess here, but I'll need to fix that. And that is what we have for our grocery. So if you guys are planning to do grocery, I think it would be best to really stock up on what you can in terms of, let's say, frozen goods and canned goods. Now, unfortunately, here in Italy, they don't have a lot of canned goods. Like in the Philippines, they have like sardinas, they have century tuna. But what we can stock up on is what I bought. So if you guys want an advice, if you're thinking of doing like grocery as well to stock up, then I would suggest just try to get the dry goods, let's say pasta, rice, and also frozen goods, anything that will not rot right away. But yeah, just an advice from my end. So if you guys wanted an advice in regards to how to do the grocery, of course, no one knows what we should and shouldn't get. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, guys, I showered and I'm actually cooking lunch now. We're having what do you call this? What do you call this type of dish, babe? Yoo-hoo! What do you call this type of dish that we're cooking? It's not spaghetti, is it? The one that we've been having the past few days. Okay, so it's not like specifically like spaghetti. Yeah. Okay, so we're just cooking this really simple pasta and tomatoes. So I used the tomato can that we used the other day, since there were still left. Or yesterday, not the other day. And I just added tuna with it. And it's just really simple because we're just trying to do simple things, because like what Marcus said a while ago, he has been having problems with his stomach. Like last night we had lugaw. I've been making like lugaw for a while now. I really like it. I really like it. Anyways, my pasta is about to be cooked. And that is it, guys. Guys, tingnan nyo tong, look at the outside. Look at that. Later we'll go out here in the balcony and just get some sun, because I wasn't able to get some sun in the morning. Anyways, I'm gonna just sort out my pasta. I think it's cooked, and yeah, get back to you guys later. Okay, ito na siya, guys. Let me just show you guys kung ano itsura niyan. Pretty sure you guys know how to do that. It's really, really easy and simple and tasty as well, especially if we have the tuna with it. And my hair is getting really long, like I want to chop it off. I'm probably gonna cut it by myself. If I get like tired of it, I'm probably just gonna snip it off. Or maybe we can ask, let's see if Marco will do it. Let's ask. Would you cut my hair?
Huh?
Would you cut my hair?
I never did it before, but yeah, absolutely. I'm up for it.
Maybe we could. Let's see later. Anyways, guys, bon appetit. We're gonna eat now.
See you later.
See you later. Later. Okay, guys, I've just finished filming our February Q&A. Finally. Natapos ko siya today, guys. I was able to finish it this afternoon. And Marcos actually, we did a vlog for his YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check that out, I can actually leave the link up here if you guys want to check that out. And it's my first time to actually be included in one of Marcos' videos. So that was kind of weird. It's currently 6:23, and thank you guys for whoever watched my live today. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. Maybe we can go on live more. So if you guys don't know my Instagram account, you can go ahead and I will leave the link here. I will leave my name here if you guys don't know my Instagram account name. I can go on Instagram live more, I guess, if you guys want. Let me know.